Fellas, if you anything like me, you're super picky about who cuts your hair. And I don't go anywhere else except for House of Barbers. Located right across the street from Marist College on Route 9, go see Sal and his crew. They will take care of you no matter what your needs are, and they'll even give you hot towel shaves. House of Barbers right there on Route 9, 845-232-5036. House of Barbers. Go make an appointment today or just walk in. House of Barbers.
Ooh, it's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Now that's some real black ink. Load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take. We can juggle the top. Like a barber with the clips, the way we talk in the shop. And since life was like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brand and scrape the white off the top. Get it? That means we dope. So I'm money my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope. They gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about. I'm out.
Oh, and here we go. Another episode of What We Talking About. Oh, what is good? What is good, party people? We back in the building. It is your boy Gabriel back with another episode of What We Talking About every Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on Facebook and YouTube, only on Finally TV. You heard me? Every week I am joined, well, most weeks I am joined by co-host and co-creator of the show, King Blackout. Sir, how are you?
Chilling, cuz. What's cracking?
Oh, shit, you got that West Coast vibe now. I feel you. You heading out west soon?
Nah.
No? When's the last time? When's the last time you've been out west? Me personally, the farthest west I've been out is Las Vegas. Haven't really made it to California that much. You been out to Cali?
You know I have.
There's a nice place out there. You like Cali?
Absolutely. I mean, LA's, you know what I mean? Fire. You know what I mean? LA's dope.
Is that somewhere you could live, or it's got to be a place you visit?
Nah. Would you do you want to live in Manhattan? Like, no.
Right. And the traffic's worse from what I hear than Manhattan.
It's fucking terrible.
It's terrible.
Big answer, San Diego. I think more like
Oh, she's right. I've been to San Diego.
San Diego is probably the only place I could tolerate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big military community. You know, you got the naval bases out there. You're right there by Tijuana. So, like, yeah, it's a lot of things you could do over there. So I could probably tolerate the outer skirts of San Diego, not right there in the middle.
What up, Loic? Yeah, man. When I went to San Diego, I went there for work, and she's right. I forgot all about that. We actually made it like a little trip because I took her with me on the business trip, and she went on some trolley. She went down to like Tijuana. She had a great old time. But we went down there around Halloween, and bro, they throw down for Halloween in San Diego, bro. Holy moly. Yo, they blocked off, I want to say like an 8-block square, and it was just one big costume party, bro. They had outdoor bars and vendors set up like it was a contest going on. I seen the world's tallest couple. These people were on stilts that were like 15 feet tall, bro. It was insane. So RoboCop.
Like a Diddy party.
You would know. How was How was it when you was there? You just played the bag? You just What'd you do? Who'd you see up there? Did you leave by 12, or was you an after party? You left by 12? He left by 12. He left by 12. He's safe, y'all. He's safe. Who you went in there with? Kels? You went in there with Kels?
See how we doing today.
We do it like this every time. Black, listen, what you mean?
You started last week. I tried to give you a break. Now you back on your bullshit. I'm back on your ass. No Diddy, pause.
You see how I act up when we're not in the same room, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I don't even have my sword in my hand. I could just.
You got it, cuz.
See, I don't like that shit. Don't be giving it you got it shit. All right. That's a threat where I come from. All right.
Take it how you take it, cuz.
See what I'm saying? That's very threatful. All right. We got you on tape, son. All right. We got you on tape live. I don't delete this shit. Facebook could delete it. I don't delete it.
Definitely delete it after 30.
They definitely delete the shit after. They're like, yo, fuck this trash. We turning this off right now. Yo,
what you drinking?
This is Captain and Ginger, one of my favorite drinks. Shout out to Brian Sable. Shout out to Mr. Catch Wreck in the building. Oh, I see how this show going tonight. Yeah, son. Yeah, we on one. Let me get another drink on. Hold on.
Hey, cuz, you know how it be. Light-skinned niggas get to drinking. You know how that goes.
In the last 2 weeks, I became light-skinned. I'm no longer brown or Spanish or Puerto Rican. Now I'm light-skinned.
Light-skinned niggas, dog. the bright side.
Listen. What up, Christo? Make sure you catch In the Studio with the Rec Boys every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. It's the boys, man. Shout out to the sponsor. Shout out to House of Barbers, man. You know we love you out there. They're across from Marist College up there by Rhinebeck Bank and Home Depot and all that. Go check them out if you need a cut. And man, shout out to everybody listening on Blaze 'em Up Radio. I ain't know. But yo, they listen on Blaze 'em Up Radio to us, bro. Every Tuesday, 12 and 7 p.m. Now, I don't want to sound all surprised, like that. But sometimes when you create content and you put it out there, you put it out there with a very thick skin and armor. You know what I mean? Because you're really not trying to catch too much feelings over how it does. You just know you got to keep providing the content, and if you feel it, they will come, right? So with that in mind, it's always cool when you get reminded, like, yo, tap on the shoulder, people listening to this. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I get you.
So that was kind of fly. I over the weekend, I was put on by a couple of dudes who listen on Blaze 'em Up Radio. They ain't know about Finally TV. They from the city, and but they listen to Poppy Blaze, and boom, they found my joint. They found our joint because this is the only show that plays on there. So that was kind of dope, man. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd share that little story with you. But yeah, so I don't know where I'm going right now. I just got this drink and I want to take another sip. So what's going on, Black? Talk to me. I know one thing we got to talk about.
My pool is very nice right now.
Your pool is very nice right now.
Yeah.
That means you fixed the pump. Now, did you fix the pump or did you hire a professional?
I did that, which is why it looks unprofessional. But it runs like a champ, nigga.
Yes. That's all that matters, bro.
It looks very unprofessional, though. My pool is popping right now. Yeah.
So you got it back. When you opened it, did it open very green, little green?
Oh no, it was trash. It was trash. Yeah. It was trash.
That's how it does. Yeah.
So 2 weeks to get the water right.
Yeah, because you had it closed for way too long. That's why all that heat is that heat just breeds shit. So you had plants growing in there and shit. So you had all that.
Not quite plants, but I did have a family of frogs.
You did?
They do that. Had 3 frogs.
I'll tell you something funny, man. Sometimes you find the darndest things in the darndest places. And like I've been in houses where like, you go into a cupboard and you go move something in the back and all of a sudden there's like a little jar in there and the jar is filled with acorns, like from outside.
So what's the show about though? What we doing this week?
We talk about a lot of different things on this show. Yo, one thing we talk about some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
When you heard the news about this Mr. McNeil dude who we brought up last week, who has some footage, evidently not the whole story, come to find out. When you saw the whole story from Mr. McNeil down in Jacksonville, Florida, how did you feel about the whole situation and how it unfolded? And did you appreciate being told half truth by Mr. O'Neill and his lawyer?
I don't know what you're talking about. What half truth did I get?
Yeah, man. So we as a people were given half truths about Mr. McNeil. Hey, what's going on, Bunky? Last year I said fuck that and drained the pool and refilled it. Yep, I don't blame you, Chris.
Oh, you down there in Florida though?
Yeah,
this is New York.
Yeah, we got liners.
Hey, what you doing there, sir?
No, so the McNeil footage that we saw where he was taping it, and basically it the way it appeared to us was that somebody was did something marginally that was in a fraction of the law with the whole headlight and wiper situation because it was precipitating outside. We watched a scenario kind of escalate to the point where this cop's breaking a window and punching dude and trying to get him out of the car and treating him a type of way. And it looked very, it just looked very unjust and ridiculous. But come to find out, so the cops see this, right? They see the lawyer's story. They get their own body cam footage from that evening of the whole thing from start to finish. And lo and behold, it's Mr. McNeil antagonizing, resisting, not cooperating, and basically acting like an ass.
That's a bunch of words that don't mean punch me in the face. So get to the point.
That's why I said. That's why I said. What do you feel?
Requires getting punched in the face through a window.
There's not too many, man. There's not gonna be too many. Yeah.
See, and you know, I knew you was gonna be light skinned today and do this shit. So I gotta call you on it because you my mans and you started on bullshit. And so that was at the Diddy party, ass up, which is crazy. Pause.
With Kels.
Gabe, if I'm rude,
got you.
That means you get to roll down my window and then crack my window out and punch me in the face because I'm rude to you?
No. I would expect repercussion if I did that.
Oh, okay. So give me the point of the thing that he did that can be construed as my life is in danger. Let me break his window out and punch him in the face.
No, that part doesn't really exist because there was like beyond all the bullshit that he was doing and all the rhetoric that he was pushing.
Sure.
The cops never felt like he had a weapon, like he was gonna pull something, you know. So that part of it was taken out of the equation.
Here's my next part. Now that I've been punched in the face, however I'm reacting after getting punched in the face is damn near irrelevant. It's kind of like, you know what they call it, fruit from the poison tree. I can have a pound of dope in my car and 77 guns. But if you pull me over under false pretenses, guess what happens? That search goes out the window. You know I got the dope. You know I got the guns. You can't do shit because you pull me over being racist. So when you punch this man in the face, I don't care if he didn't cooperate. I don't care if he backtalked you. Why did you hit him in the first place? So everything else after that, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But, you know, if I'm going to play the other side of this, I would say...
How can you with the part of getting punched in the face?
I would just say this.
I got punched and then everything else, something else is admissible. I want to understand what would be admissible in the court of law. Right.
No, I can't. I'm not trying to justify the punch. I'm saying the other side of it is because there's really no justifying the physicality of it at that point because it just doesn't make sense. Like I can see breaking the window, unlocking the door, opening the door and saying get out
for not having running daylights, because even then, no, I can't see that. At that point, you let them go.
So this is what I want to say. When we spoke about this last time and we were talking about like how we deal with authorities in situations, right? And you and I both agreed that we conduct ourselves in a way that's not antagonistic, we're cooperative, and it's basically, what did I do? Just get me out of here. Here's my info, and we be gone. Right? That's how.
It's a choice,
right? It's a choice. So, like, how come you wouldn't expect someone else to conduct themselves that way, though?
Don't have to. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And if I want to be an asshole or rude to you, doesn't give you the right to do anything else to me besides what you're there to do. So if I was running without my lights on, I should have been there. I can say fuck you 50,000 times. Give me my ticket. Fuck you, give my ticket. Fuck you, give my ticket. You saw my license. My license is valid. I don't got no warrants. Fuck you, give my ticket. I can say that to you and say you give my ticket and let me go. I don't care if I'm rude. Your job is not to be the rude police. And it's not a crime to say fuck you, give my ticket. It's your job to write the fucking ticket and let me go. Anything, once again, anything past that doesn't matter. If I go to McDonald's and I order 2 double cheeseburgers and a McFry, and I order my shit and I pull up and I pay, and I get to that second window, I ain't got to speak. I ain't got to say hi. I ain't got to do nothing. Get my food.
Right.
Get my food. I can be as rude as I want to be, as long as I don't reach through that window and choke your neck. Get my food. What I expect you to do is get my food.
But would you at least inspect your food before you ate it?
No, definitely getting spit in.
Right. So like that's what I'm saying, though, Black. So why?
But you're a cop.
Are you justifying that behavior?
Yes, I am.
You are?
You're not the rude police. And I think that's where we get things confused.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that you should be rude to people. I'm saying that it's not a crime to be rude to somebody.
You're saying you literally just said I can do this because I can, and fuck you, just give me my ticket. And
Correct.
Fuck you again because I can say this
Correct.
to you.
And guess how many lawsuits have been run exactly with that argument? All of them. Yes, I can. I can ride by a crime scene and give the middle finger to every police officer there on the block. That don't mean you get to pull me over and then stomp me out because I did that.
Listen, when the cops are consistently harassing people, we have a chip on our shoulders. We have the right that should not be violated. And that's true. Just as normal human beings, it's true. Like we all have a certain amount of rights, but
also under the law. See, this ain't about common decency with me. Also under the law, we have a right.
Right, yeah.
I can welcome you to
not be touched. Right.
I can welcome you to the Frank stand as a police officer, and you still need to get my ticket and let me go.
Mm-hmm.
That's the job you in.
Why you want to invite them to your food?
I didn't say I want to. I said I can. That's my right because I can say what I want. Right?
Yeah. I guess.
And your job is not to punch me in the face because I didn't have running day lamps on.
But where is in a scenario where you have not been disrespected yet, right? Sure. And you're dealing with authorities.
Sure.
Why you're saying it's okay to be disrespectful back in that way? Because isn't there a part of the law that says derogatory remarks toward authorities is a crime? Isn't that some sort of violation or some shit?
No, it's not. There's impeding investigation.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there's no law that says you can't. Can't
they classify some version of assault with words though? I remember this coming up a while ago. That you could be assaulted with words.
You can threaten somebody, and that's a charge.
Right.
But me walking you to the Frank stand ain't a threat. Or me saying fuck you is not a threat.
Why do you want to walk somebody to your Frank stand?
I don't. But once again, don't make this about me. You are asking very, very, I think, very concise questions, and I think I'm giving you a very concise response.
Well, that's how you have a conversation, sir.
Exactly. There is no law that says I need to be nice to you when you pull me over. It don't exist. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Get me to the point where I was rude to you. You break my window. Remember, we talked about escalating force.
Yeah.
If you pull me over for drunk driving and I'm being uncooperative and you break my window to try to get me to comply, I kind of understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have your lights on at 4 p.m. when it was foggy outside. There's nothing I should be doing in between less than pulling out a gun on you that requires you to bust my window. Nothing at all, bro. So what I'm talking about is that's not an equal escalation. The crime, what you're pulling me over for, does not warrant ever breaking my window. Ever. There's nothing there.
No, I agree. That's why I can't justify that, the physicality part of it.
If you steal a car and you're going 100 miles per hour on a busy freeway, the cops let you go. They're supposed to, because you're endangering lives. You know why? Because it's not worth endangering other people to get a stolen car back. Explain to me why I need to break your window and punch you in the face because your light wasn't on.
Right.
So ain't no conversation here.
So do you think nothing changes as far as his case?
Oh, he getting paid. Yeah. Even with the other angle, I think the cops thought he's gonna look bad in the eyes of the public, but you're wrong. There's gonna be people on both sides, and no matter what the angles look like, it's the crowd that says do what the police tell you to do at all times, you won't have no problems, is bullshit. Let me tell you about a black man who drove around Hudson Valley with a green Charger, the only one of its kind in this area. Let me tell you about December of 2022 and how that man got pulled over not once, not twice, 3 times in 3 weeks by the same trooper.
Damn. On 84? So they always be on 84, bro.
Let me go a little deeper for you. The 3rd time that person was told, I'm pulling you over because you went over the median a little bit and then came back. I think you've been drinking. I said, no, I haven't. I'm gonna need you to blow. I said, no, I'm not doing that. In New York State, y'all, that's an automatic. You did it. Failure to do a breathalyzer on the side of the road, automatic. You did it. Automatic suspension, all that shit. I went down to the courthouse, I'm sorry, the troop station, did my BAC there. 0.0 because I hadn't been drinking. It was the principalities
Right.
of the same man targeting my car, which stands out from any other car. There's no confusion here.
Right.
3 times 1 month, there's no fucking confusion. There's zero confusion. You know who the fuck I am.
Right.
Telling me I've been drinking. I blow a 0 at the station.
Mm-hmm.
Spent 6 months in court, proving through my footage, your cam footage. I ain't never crossed no line. It's the 3rd ticket you wrote me in 3 weeks, right? Clearly, it's targeting. And you know what happened?
Tossed it.
They tossed that and wrote that motherfucker up for harassment.
He kind of deserved that, though.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Because you had lights on your car that were identifiable, too, right? When you're driving?
What do you mean?
Don't you have light, like some sort of light? Don't you have like some lights that are playing while you're driving or no?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. That's illegal.
Gotcha.
Y'all would never do that.
No, I'm saying as far as being identifiable. But anyway.
I mean, my green car is enough. You remember the car?
I do.
It's very green.
Yeah.
And you know it's me.
What up? It's black.
You know why I went in this whole story, bro?
Because
I don't think because you wear a uniform, you could do what you want to do. No, I don't think I need to kowtow and be nice to you because you're harassing me, right?
Well,
and I think if that person in that vehicle that day was not a young black man, it was a middle-aged white woman, she get a ticket. Even if she rude, even if she say fuck you, even if she say, you know who my husband is, I think she gets a ticket and it's sent on her way. I think because it's him, it escalates.
I can see that.
I can see that 1,000 times out of 1,000.
Yeah.
People want a reason to get wild with black people, and that shit got to stop. So no, I've been harassed multiple times because of what I'm driving. I got tired of that shit, and I fall back.
In your story, though, even when you were pissed off on the 3rd time, I really didn't see that defiant shit that this dude was doing, getting crazy. You had more of a reason.
But I refused lawful orders.
You did.
I'm not blowing your fucking machine.
You didn't get ignorant, though.
Well, I don't know what that means because I was definitely talking reckless out my mouth.
You was hitting him with fuck yous and F-bombs.
Absolutely, nigga. You just pulled me over last week. What the fuck is we talking about?
Okay, I'm just saying.
The last ticket you gave me is right here in the visor. No, I ain't know that shit in.
Got you. Okay. Hey,
fuck out of here.
I'm making sure you talking it and walking it the same way. That's all. Player. Goddamn.
Gabe, I know you're taking the other side because this is good potting, but I'm so sick of the other argument of just do what the police tell you.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And it's always some motherfuckers who not black.
I know.
You know how many niggas died doing what the cops told them to do? You know how many times doing what you were told didn't matter? What are you talking about here?
Not every time, but yeah, no, I feel you on that. And that's the tough part too, Black, I think, because it's like, it's like, I don't know if it's half and half, but whatever the percentage is, it's like, if you're conducting yourself in a respectful way, I would want to believe that there's a bigger percentage, whether it's 51% or 61%, would treat you with the same type of respect back. And then you have the other percent that, regardless of what you do, they're going to treat you fucked up. So it's hard as a human being to decipher and know who these people are until it happens, So from my point of view, it's like, I do want to conduct myself in a respectful way so that you don't got the excuse that I was wilding out. But that's just my perspective on it all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's how you fix it. I'm just saying as far as personal conduct and how I would want to, I would want to conduct myself in a little bit different manner as to not antagonize whatever the fuck might be lying underneath this brim of yours. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me,
and I'm telling you that response is some of the most racist shit I've ever heard, even though you're not saying it in a racist manner.
Yeah,
I would say that how come white people don't have to do that? How come Karens can literally say fuck you to the cops? I'm not rolling down my windows, look at my ID through the window and not get punched in the face?
Yeah, no, I get that.
So
but
then why do I have to do extra shit? I'm gonna get off this topic because it never goes anywhere. And I don't mean you, bro. I mean in general. I'm gonna say this though. I don't have to make you feel comfortable, anybody on the planet, with my existence. Do y'all get that? I don't need to make you feel comfortable because I'm alive and I exist on this planet just like you. Fuck y'all.
Right.
I don't gotta make you feel comfortable by existing.
Right. No, No, that's true.
I don't gotta be nicer. I shouldn't have to smile more. I should have to yes sir, no sir, but fuck out of here.
Right. No, that's true. That's true.
So don't tell me to follow directions from niggas in costumes when they do wrong. Don't tell me if you be nice, niggas be nice back. Because I've been nice and still been profiled. Niggas been nice and still been shot up. People been nice and still didn't make it home that night. Fuck are you talking about? Don't do that. And even if the ratio is, let's say it's 70% good cops, 30% bad cops, or
whatever it is.
Cops. This is not about police, because I told you, despite my own experiences, I'm not jaded. I don't go around saying every cop is bad. That's the most ignorant shit ever too.
Right.
But what I will say is, if there's even 1 or 2 out of 10 cops who treat me differently because of my skin color, that's still too fucking many. Don't tell me that the argument is it's not everybody. It means you should be okay with it. Black, no, nigga. Do you know that black people are disproportionately pulled over in traffic stops? 6-1. We make up 13% of the population in this country. We're pulled over at a rate of 6-1. 6-1.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Y'all gotta think about this shit. It ain't fair out here for us. And you don't understand it unless you walk around looking like me and dealing with it the way I deal with it. And mind you, I'm an upstanding, tax-paying, upper middle class, veteran fucking nigga.
Right.
I work hard. I own my own home. I pay for a lot of shit. I employ people. Fuck are we talking about?
Right.
It don't matter what I'm doing in life. I'm still black. And I still get that same kind of treatment.
Yeah. Nah, that's wherein lies, and I think that's where the nucleus of all the frustration comes from. You know what I mean? It's like that part of it right there. It's like doing all the right things and then still getting that. That's, I think, that part especially. And then it just extrapolates as you go, down the line. It gets worse and worse. So, man, listen.
What's up?
I'm curious to see what this we probably won't know the number. They probably won't disclose the number, but I'm curious to see if it gets settled.
2 M's.
2 M's, you think?
Yeah.
I'm curious. If over under 2 M's, I'm gonna go under. But I'm curious to see if they settle or if it actually goes. You know what I'm saying? My assumption is they settle. So, and then we won't know the number. They definitely, right? Yeah, I think so too. We'll see. Speaking of crazy shit going on in the world, man, you seen NYC, man, going nuts. Now we got mass shooters walking into buildings, holding rifles and talking about I'm gonna shoot up the NFL offices. I'm not laughing.
It's good, Sos. I did see that, yeah.
That was very that was crazy for me to see that, man. I don't know what it did to me this morning. Like, I really, I've gotten into the habit last few years of clicking on the news when I wake up to drink my coffee and stuff. And I gotta say, I've never made a worse decision, bro. It's like I need to get out of that. You know what I mean? Because it's so much doom and gloom, man. It's like for every 6-7 bad stories, there's one little feel-good thing. And sometimes the feel-good thing is just like something about like a dog or some pet thing, or you know what I'm saying? It's like humans are just evil, man. So just be careful out there. You never know, man. There was 4 people killed in this whole thing. So RIP to those that, lost their lives and their families and all that. But man, it's just like the Bronx is going crazy again. There were shootings at just like 6:30 in the morning at a fucking Home Depot. Like, what's going on out here, man?
Did you also see the dude who stabbed 11 people?
Yeah, bro. Bro.
Yeah. Talk about it.
With a little folding like knife, bro. Nothing crazy either. Just going around. What is this? Why do you think what's going on, Sosa? Can you attribute this wildness? Is this just everyday stuff? Are we just supposed to be used to this? Am I overreacting to something that I'm supposed to deem normal now?
I think that no, I don't. I think that I'm gonna say something that's super, super grown up and intelligent. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hit that like and share. That's very intelligent.
You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of times people see the symptoms and don't want to deal with the root. And I think that these mass attacks in the country are symptoms of bigger issues and are people trying to bring attention to a situation, and then we sweep the situation under the rug and deal with the symptom. I'll give you an example. Mr. Mangione. You almost kind of forgot about him a little bit already, right? He didn't kill that man because he just wanted to kill that man. He killed that man because
make a statement.
To make a statement. And health insurance is fucking crooked. And aspirin shouldn't cost $850, and a ride in the ambulance to give birth shouldn't be $1,500, right? And the hospital said to give birth shouldn't be $62,300. By the way, that's how much my baby cost last year. $62,000 fucking dollars to have a child in this country.
Thank God you have benefits.
Right, but like, how many people, even with insurance, have a copay that they can't afford on that?
Sure.
You feel me? The shit is ridiculous. Yeah. So I look at these stabbings. You got the man in New York who went and was trying to show up at the NFL office. It's wrong, by the way. Before I get into
wrong floor.
Wrong floor. But I think he was going in to make a statement about the NFL being violent. He said he has CTE in his manifesto.
Never played in the NFL.
Never played. Yeah. Never played. I'm sure there's a mixture of, damn, I could have made it to the league, even though he knew it was fucked up.
Right.
But my shit was cut short through CTE, and maybe if we had more awareness, I would have had a better helmet in middle school and high school and could have made it.
Right.
See, it could be underlying, but what he was doing this for, right or wrong or indifferent, was to talk about brain injuries in the NFL. And about 10 years, 15 years ago, it kind of got really big, and Will Smith did a movie and a whole bunch of shit, yada, yada, yada. But this is the thing. CTE is real.
It is.
I say that to say that I think you're talking about a bunch of people who feel like they're not heard, they're not seen. And I'm not talking about the outcast or something weird, because these people are people before they make decisions to go do some shit that you may think is abnormal, like kill a bunch of people, as an example. I think a lot of times they do these things to have awareness brought to a situation that is meaningful to them in that moment. Even with the nightclub shooting a few years ago in Florida, in Orlando, right? When you got somebody shooting up a bar that caters to people who LGBTQ, all that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
That doesn't make it okay. But he's clearly saying, I don't want this where I live, as an example. So to me, I think we can focus on the symptoms, which a lot of times is acts of aggression and acting out and things of that nature. But you also got to look at why people feel like what they want this country to look like isn't being heard and isn't valued. And I think that makes a lot of sense if you care to look at it that perspective.
I think it does. I mean, like, it's crazy because it's like, is that what, like, in his mind, you think this guy was like, all right, I'm just gonna go in here, I'm gonna do some heinous things, and I'm gonna take my own life so that these guys can talk about CTE and see if we can get somewhere with this? Do you think he really thought that out?
Yes. Do you think the people that did 9/11 thought that by crashing some planes, the entire American government was going to crumble?
Yeah.
No. They just wanted you to get up off your high horse and not just do what you want to do. That was about being world police. That was about going to countries and interjecting ourselves in conflicts that have nothing to do with us, and injecting and enforcing our will on other people, and people saying, I don't want that. So because you don't want to hear it, and because I can't physically stop you from occupying my country or bribing my government or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna go crash these fucking planes to get your attention. Yes, people do that. And you also do it, believe it or not, in your everyday life, just in different ways. Whether it's being passive aggressive when somebody says something that you don't fucking like, right? Whether it's leaving somebody on red, like you take actions to get attention, drawn to things that are meaningful to you. And I don't want to just say negative, because not every act is about something that they perceive to be negative. It can also be a positive thing. But people do this all the time to varying degrees throughout the day and throughout the years of their lives. So yes, I do think he thought that. My brain is fucked up. I'm in pain, or I can't remember shit. And while I still have my faculties, I'm gonna go make my death meaningful. Instead of just dying with holes in my brain, I'm gonna go make my death meaningful. And I think it's, whether you think it's crazy or sane, I do think he thought he was making a statement. Yes.
That's an interesting perspective. It's like, for some, I think it's hard to fathom, self-mutilation for the sake of getting a message out. So like it's hard to like put that all together. But yeah, you might be hitting it on the head, man. That's a totally different side of the whole thing. And it's like, if you feel like you have a huge message to deliver, but you know you don't have the voice to get it out to everybody. This is how you do that. You know, this is one way to do that. So yeah, man, it is. I don't want to use the word crazy, but it is so what's the word? Like it's kind of intriguing to think about it in that way, but like it's a little unnerving, you know what I mean? It's and that people can actually get to that level, you know, and be experiencing that type of transgressions within them, that it needs to come out this way. Like that's a lot. That's a lot to swallow. So shout out to the people that deal with that, and I hope you know, there's some relief for you somewhere without violence. You know, I hope. But yeah, it's just human beings are just wilding out, man. You know, all the like the Walmart thing just makes no sense to me. You know, the kid yesterday shooting like that in Manhattan of all places. You know, that's, you know, I don't know. At least there seems like there's a rhyme and reason, like we just talked about, like how something like that might happen. The stabbing thing doesn't make sense. It just seems just ill-willed and just being, you know, passionate about the wrong things.
I don't.
You know,
by the way, I want to make this clear because the way you framing it, and I hear, and you probably just recalling the conversation.
Yeah,
I want to be clear about my stance. I don't think that every mass act of terror or violence is related to a point being made. So a nigga walking around stabbing 11 people with a pocket knife.
Right.
I didn't say he had a message.
Right. Yeah.
There are some people who just do fucked up shit, and that's a part of life.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
it's like at least with the Manhattan one, we can talk about that. But with the Walmart one, we can't even say that. It just seemed like a real asshole thing to do, and I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Now
like,
you may find out in a week on his laptop. He wrote a whole fucking book about it, and then there's that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not caping for niggas who do mass terror acts. That's crazy.
No, yeah, that's crazy talk. Yes. We do not support that here. Shout out to Blazing Up Radio and House of Barbers, man. We really do appreciate y'all listening on the Blazing Up Radio platform. And go see my man Sal and the crew over at House of Barbers, man. You already know. Man, a lot of music been coming out, bro. Like in the last like 3 weeks, it's been kind of heavy with the music, bro. I did go back on your recommendation and went and listened to Joyner. I think that it's I think it's a solid 8.
See, we on the same page.
Yeah, I think it's a solid 8. There's some bangers on there.
It's not as good as the first one, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. He's definitely, I like how he gives a shit about what he writes down, man. I really do appreciate that about the brother. And yo, not for nothing, like Big Sean has grown on me over the last like 6-7 years, man. I gotta
wish
say,
he could drop a rap album.
You know, like
that last bullshit he put out was terrible,
man. But like, I like him when he features on things, man. I feel like he comes to play on features. So yeah, so that was good. I appreciate you putting me on to that, so I can go check that out. You know, he's still going back and forth with Skepta, or at least Skepta went back at him. I played a little bit of that. The response that second round KO that Joyner put out. I think he did that. Yeah,
he killed him.
Yeah, I think he put it all to bed. Skepta did come out with something after that, but it's like, nah, this joint, you were supposed to stop rapping after this joint. You were supposed to stop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he has some shit to say, and you know, Skepta can rap. I'm not trying to say the boy can't rap, but I just don't think he's on the level of like a Lucas. And I honestly, I would not have been listening to anything you put down if it wasn't for the fact that it said you were dissing Joyner Lucas. You know what I mean?
Are you on a tangent? Are you ready for your Light Skin Brothers album to come out, The Iceman?
I have that written down to talk about, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ready for that?
Well, I know that's your favorite rapper. You know,
definitely your favorite rapper.
Well, you think he's the greatest ever because he sold a lot.
You did the chin beard like him, so like. Are you missing is the braids? What I heard.
Who did he come out? Somebody did something recently though. Speaking of Drake, I want to say it was Wale and Pusha T got something out there.
They do.
They do, right? So what do I have written down here? I have Drake Iceman album, and Oh, that he's coming out with CeeLo C or something like that, right? Is that who he's doing something with? Is that the dude's
Central
name?
C.
Yeah, Central C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you listened to the song? It's out.
I did not listen to that song. Did you listen to it? You like it?
Yeah, it's Drake still in another style. He's doing Caribbean / UK.
Thank
It's
you.
that's exactly what the song is, and it's a bop, but it's also Drake doing a Caribbean song, which is always what Drake does. He takes somebody's culture and fucking mimics it, and people say this is fire. And I don't understand why it's allowed.
Because he's Drake.
I guess.
I appreciate you. So easy. FMLLR Ohio. I appreciate that, man. We do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Please tap in. Yeah, so am I here for Drake? I'm not here for Drake. Drake disappointed me with, I'm telling you, his mental state on where he was at when he put that video out for What I Miss and
With all the blicks?
Yeah, I don't like where his mind goes, bro. Like, so there's gonna be a lot of corny lyrics on this album. He's gonna say like some shit, some wild shit that's just not, you know what I mean? I'm not here for that. I'll probably listen just to hear like where's the train wreck at, but at that point, I'm listening to hate on it though. And I typically, you know me, like I really don't listen to things like that. But in that instance, I would be listening to it just to hate on it. I think I got my Not Like Us juice turned up to 10 probably too. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna give you something better before the winter. I got you. I promise. I already told the bro I got to do this because Gabe been on my ass. Pause. No Diddy. I'm gonna do that for you. I got you. Rocky said Drake is fire. By the way, Rocky,
let's put it on the screen.
Rocky, you out there living your best life again, as always, on a boat.
Not inviting nobody. Not paying for me to go.
It's cool. It's cool. Hope you and the wife enjoy, bro. Keep living your best life. You inspire me, man. You a business owner. You be out there doing your thing. You be on your boat. You be fishing. You be with the fam. Like, it's beautiful to see you living life to the fullest. No funny, no joke, no punchline. Like literally, I don't see a lot of motherfuckers enjoying it, their life and embracing it the way you do, bro. So salute to you, Rock.
Yeah, no, he be doing that, man. Rock is a continual success story. He's got a great story. He's somebody, quite honestly, that probably should have done a Voice of the Valley because he has like a dope story. You know what I'm saying? From personal wins to business wins. You know, he's got some shit going on. So shout out to Rock. Vanessa, did y'all listen to Tyler the Creator album? And what are you trying to co-write the show? You trying to co-produce? Because that's the next thing on my list. Is Tyler the Creator. I listened to his 29-minute project that he put together. Actually, I listened to it 2 times. Blackout. What did you think about it when you listened to it? Because I know you
good at this. I think niggas be glazing Tyler way too hard.
Oh shit! Come on.
Anytime you do some shit that's different, it's supposed to be cool. Or like nah. The 80s swing vibe to it. It's like, all right, bet I get it. It kind of feels like an intentional throwback, but also
a little bit, yeah.
When Tyler raps, he's actually a good rapper.
He is.
But when he does all the extra shit that like Kanye would do off of mushrooms, he misses me. Does that make sense? Like none of that weird shit lands. Like if he just fucking rapped on beats that made sense, I'd probably like him a lot more than I do. He does all the extra shit around the rapping that I'm just like, it takes away from the package to me. So this little EP album, he could have kept this. It ain't one of his top 3. Chromacopia is better than this. Igor is way better than this. This is cool. This is cool if you need something to hold you over. But he just dropped the project, so like I was good already.
Yeah, I found it to be a very easy listen. Maybe because it does have kind of like that 80s swing to it in the production. It was easy for me to listen to. I definitely think that the most appealing thing was the quick runtime. I like appreciated that the whole thought got out that he was trying to get out. It seems like a complete project when you hear the first song to the last song. You know what I mean?
So you like shorter projects?
Yeah, I do.
Gotcha. My next one will be 6 tracks, a minute and a half each.
My ride to work is exactly 29 minutes.
I ain't got 29 minutes for you. You're getting 12.
You know what I'm saying? 29 minutes, and that's exactly what this is, 29 minutes. So I listened to the whole shit. I wasn't hating it. I was not hating it. I like the Raekwon joint better. I like the Clips joint better. I like Joyner's joint better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather listen to those three if I want to, like, really, get in my feelings with some music.
I like All Black Everything better.
All Black Everything was a good album.
It's way better than this.
That's a Blackout album.
It's way better than this.
All Black Everything. Yeah, that was a good one. What else came out? It was the Wale and Pusha T put out they dissing Drake and Birdman there, and they saying, what you think
There's
about
some other
that?
niggas. There's some other shots in there too. But yeah.
But that seems to be the focus of it all, just because it's Birdman and Drake.
Yeah.
How come Pusha keeps beating up on, like, picking on Drake though? Like, what?
Good for Push. I liked it. Why Drake still crying 2 years after, like, not like us? Why he still crying? Why you still putting out What Did I Miss? Why you still being a bitch?
You know, it's funny you say that, because in an interview that Pusha did, he kind of alluded to that being the reason why he said something like, yo, you just being a big old bitch.
Yeah. That's right. You want to keep being a bitch? I'm going to keep acting like you a bitch.
Wow. It's really
just
there.
Smart.
Yeah. I'm
sorry, again, to make you hold your train of thought. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You in a sport where masculinity is supposed to be above all. We allow dress wearing, all this shit, but like how you carry, how you move is supposed to be above all. When you talk greasy talk, and then somebody give you that work,
right?
And now you crying and suing and being a bitch and making albums and projects and videos 18 months later about a defeat.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve all the smoke. Everybody in rap should be digging your fucking grave right now and rolling you into it. This is some of the softest cornball shit about. When Meek got fried on back to back, you know what Meek did? Sat the fuck down.
He did. He went away
made
for
another project and went double platinum.
Right.
Drake spent a year. Drake covered up LeBron James' tattoo and put another nigga tattoo on him. He's so soft. I hate this nigga. Can't wait for the album to come out because he's gonna have some slaps on it. But this is some soft calamine lotion, snuggie wearing, you know what I mean? Extra light skin type shit. Am I wrong, Gabe? Nigga,
nah,
LeBron was with Kendrick dancing at the concert, so I'm gonna get a new tat. You fucking hoe. You was a hoe when you got his tattoo on you in the first place. Don't put no another man jersey on your damn body in ink. He weird.
It's you know what's weird to me now? I don't know the exact timing of it all, but my assumption is, things get recorded prior and they don't come out till a little bit later, is my experience with this music thing, right? And like he knew he had Nokia in the stash and all that. So like all that shit goes down with Not Like Us. The whole world looking at Drake like, damn, you done lost this battle. You know what I'm saying? But then he just rises from the ashes, shows up on some random fucking album and has like a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you just continue off of the hit?
Off of that.
Why you go back? Correct.
Right.
You a hoe.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it more of a hoe. And what I was gonna say before was, it's hard for me to, like, I wish that the idea or the connotation that he doesn't write all his shit was never there, because then this Iceman album would be a lot more appealing to me. You know what I'm saying? I'd be checking for it way harder. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he's acting like a little bitch right now. I'm not gonna say he's a straight bitch. I'm gonna say he's acting like one right now. He needs to stop. But it'd be much better for me if I felt like he was penning this shit with his own hand and going at people. Right now, I feel like there's a whole team writing for money. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's hard with the Iceman thing. Like you said, there's gonna be some slaps on it, but I'm not really here for it, man. I'm really not here for it. I don't think I'm gonna download it unless I hear that he says some old wild shit that I wasn't expecting, and I want to hear it at that point. But
I guess you're gonna be downloading it then.
Do you think he's not gonna rekindle anything with Kendrick? That would be just,
he gonna keep doing his subliminals like he's done for fucking 18 years. Why would he now change who he is as an artist and as a person?
Because
as a man?
Kendrick stole his soul for like 13 months.
And he's still crying about it.
Like, you should leave that man alone, cousin.
Bro, if somebody eviscerated me on wax and then I drop, who's calling my phone? Yeah. I'm never talking about that battle ever fuck again.
Because to me, I proved to myself, like, yo, all right, cool, that happened, but look, I'm right back.
But you know what's happened? He went number 2 with Nokia.
Mm-hmm.
He went number 2 with What Did I Miss? And now he's in his feelings because niggas are saying, "Oh, you can't go number 1 now because Kendrick packed you up."
It might be true. You have to consider who's number 1.
Soul. Niggas got his soul.
They did.
He not, and this is crazy because this is talk about his greatness as an artist. Not to be glazing, I'm sorry. The top 10 most streamed artists of YouTube Music came out this today. Did you see that list?
I didn't. Well, who's on it?
Guess who's number 1?
Drake?
No, Doechii.
Doechii. Wait,
Doechii.
what time frame? This
Last
year?
month. Last
just the last month. Oh, okay. My bad. Doechii.
Doechii. Guess who's not on the list at all?
Not Drake. Drake not on there?
Drake is not even in the top 10 streamed artists on YouTube Music for the first time in 15 years.
Wow. You have the list somewhere around you right now?
I can pull it up.
I'm just curious. Like, run the names down. I'm just curious.
I'd say Kanye was 10th.
Still. To me, I'm saying still.
Yeah.
Like, Kanye, man, wow. Are you done with Kanye? You need him to go away for a while and just emerge with some dope shit in a year or two?
I'm good with him.
You go in to ever come back?
That's my guy.
I need him to go away for a little while and come back in like a year with some fire shit because he's totally capable. So while Black's looking that up, I just want to tell. All right. So what up, Vanessa? What up, Rock? Go ahead.
You want the list? 1 through 10?
Yeah.
Doechii, 332 million uniques. Tied with Eminem, 332 million uniques.
Wow.
Just crazy. Wow. Kendrick was 3rd with 262 million. Coolio.
Look at that drop off.
251 million.
Mm-hmm.
Meek Mill, 237.
Meek Mill?
Meek Mill. This is last month.
Why? Does it say what they're playing?
People see, I think the misnomer is that people only listen to what's new, which is patently false. People listen to all type of shit.
No, I know. Are they saying what's generating the views for them?
Well, no, they're not saying all that.
They're not.
If you know some of it, then you know why. Like the Coolio shit. The dude from Gangsta's Paradise who sung the hook was on the Colbert Show last week, and that's what's driving all this traffic to that video again.
Sure. Okay.
He came out and sung the hook and everything.
Gotcha.
Check this out. Not to lose track, but he got arrested in California, which is what the story is about, as a gang member, even though he's actually a gang interventionist, and his whole life he spent keeping people out of gangs and made a top 5 song of all time, Gangsta's Paradise, about anti-gangs, and got put on the list by police because he was affiliating with gangs. Little do they know that he's there because he's trying to keep them from being in the fucking gang.
Wow.
There's racism all around. Be quiet.
Wow.
My bad.
Wow.
Doechii, Eminem, Kendrick, Coolio, Meek Mill. 6th is Wiz Khalifa, 237 million. 7th, watch this drop, 166 million. Travis Scott. 8th, 162, J. Cole. 9th, 106. I'm sorry, I mixed one. 7th, Nicki Minaj, 178.
Okay.
8th, Travis Scott, 166. 9th, J. Cole, 162. 10th, Kanye, 160.
Wow.
11th is XXXTentacion. 12th is Lil Tecca.
Wow.
13th is Drake, way down there at 124 million.
How come we don't, how do we explain not hearing the names like Beyonce and Jay-Z still, because their catalogs are so vast? And what do we, is it title? Is it because of where they have their music?
They're not even on the top 20. I have the top 20 list. And
Beyonce kind of shocks me because, she's still on tour. She's still, she out here working. She active.
I actually think for like somebody like Beyonce, I think her fan base has money. This is gonna sound really fucked up when I say it. They're not listening to it on YouTube Music. They're actually on DSPs.
That's what I'm saying. Like where it is.
Not that you can't pay for YouTube Music because you can.
Right. Yeah.
But if you have a YouTube Premium subscription, you also get YouTube Music included, and you can also watch it with ads, and it still counts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is people who don't necessarily have to pay for the music, even though I'm sure a bunch of them do. And this is what they playing.
Isn't that interesting? What else is a really big name right now that we didn't see on there? The
fact Doechii's number 1 is crazy. The fact Eminem is 2 is even fucking crazier.
I think that's attributed to what you just said. the trailer parks out there just clicking on that free YouTube music. That's how you can get to it all.
People want to hear what they want to hear.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Future
crazy.
is 14th.
Who? Future? Okay.
Future's 14th. But people like Big X the Plug,
yeah,
Boss Man D-Lo,
yeah, very popular new
baby
upcomers.
I don't know why none of these dudes is nowhere near this fucking list.
Like Tyler's not on there.
Tyler's 15th. The
He's
greatest 15th. Yeah. Tupac is 25th.
Doesn't surprise me. Is Big on there still? Notorious?
56 million.
Notorious
below Ice Spice and Big Sean.
Notorious or Tupac?
Just Tupac.
Oh, Tupac.
Yeah.
Wow. And Jay-Z's not on the top 25, huh?
Nope.
What about Nas and shit like that? Like Nas has such a resurgence. Wow.
Nope.
You know, I'm so proud of Nas, and I'm happy for people that they can acknowledge greatness when they see it and just like saluting legends and all that. Proud of him and what he be doing, man. Yo, that verse, did you hear the throwaway verse that he had on Raekwon's shit? And it sounded like he might have been like retorting everything that Jim Jones was saying. Did you hear that verse?
Once. I didn't listen to it again.
Bro, that was like 22-year-old Nas again, bro. He was going in, bro. It sounded so dope to hear him rapping like that. But it's surprising that he's not on the list. Wow, man.
What do you think about Drake being 13th?
I think it just speaks to
where the hit like Nokia. And what did I miss just dropping?
Mm-hmm. Last 30 days though, so maybe what did I miss didn't make the cut. You know, who knows?
It's been out for 3 weeks. If anything, it went number 2 on the top 100. So yeah, he should have a ton of space.
Maybe he'd be lower then without
he
that.
He should be yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He should be higher.
He would be lower without it. Yeah. So I think it really does speak to the damage that was done to his persona and his fan base.
I think if a bunch of kids was in the top 10, I would say this is kids driving it. But when you see names like Meek and Wiz Khalifa and Eminem and Eminem and Coolio,
Eminem's 51 years old, bro.
52, right? 52. Yeah.
You know
it's not even the kids driving it because the kids people is at the bottom of the list, like Don Toliver and Ice Spice and Playboy Carter. They down there in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that niggas is not buying what Drake is selling no more.
It's crazy that Ice Spice is still on there. Where's Glow? Glow's not on there?
No Glow.
Wow, she's popping right now too, man.
She all right, but Doechii got it.
Oh yeah, well she I feel like Doechii really cleaned up at the award show. You know?
I'm also surprised Mariah the Scientist ain't up here because that song she got right now is
going
killing
crazy
shit. Yeah.
I know. Like I'm happy. I'm like for first time in a long time though. I gotta say I'm kind of happy with where I'm at with my music right now. You know what I mean? I feel like shit is coming out. I feel like so much stuff is coming out that I miss one of my favorite guys dropping this, joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, I'm not mad at music, man, right now. And I think it's important to say that because, we get on here a lot and we just like tired of the state of the culture and all that. You know what I mean? But as a culture, like hip hop right now, I feel like, with like the Joe Budden podcast and It Is What It Is and Nori's still killing it. Like, the media game, like hip hop's on fire with music right now. Clips lit this shit on fire like 3 weeks ago, and I feel like it hasn't stopped burning since. You know what I mean? There's been some free concerts going out in the city that have been super dope. Like I was like mad that I missed the last one that went down in Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody that I knew that went down there. It was super dope. But I just feel like it's summertime too, you know what I'm saying? So all these things are culminating to this feeling right now. I just wish, human beings across the world and in our cities and shit weren't fucking wilding out so much. You know what I mean? I still feel for the people in Gaza and that whole situation. It's still fucked up out there. We don't talk about it because we're just talking about other things, but it's still happening. It's still fucking wrong what's happening. There's kids starving. Like this shit is stupid now. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not fair. It's not humane. You got people wilding now going into consumer areas and places of work and shooting up instead, like wild. But beyond all that, man, at least there's a little bit of relief in what we click on, we see. Like I really feel like these podcasts been hitting their stride lately, namely, the What We Talking About podcast every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. But like I love where we're at right now, aside from the fuckery. Like I wish, I wish the fuckery wasn't happening.
Hey, without the fuckery, what would we talk about?
I know. And what will we argue about? And you know what I'm saying? But I really could do without it, man. And I think there's a bunch of good conversations that would come out of harmony, and people just don't believe me. You know what I mean? But it's true, man. If we were all getting along, these conversations would be so different and more meaningful. We wouldn't have 11 or 12 people watching this right now. We'd have 2,200 watching it like they're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But we don't live that way. You know what I'm saying? But take a little solace in the fact that if you're a hip hop fan, you got media locked down, you got music locked down, you got the summer happening, so you got some dope outdoor concerts and events happening right now. You got open mics out the wazoo happening right now. Enjoy that. You know what I mean? Because this is it. This is the culture, man. That's it. So what else can we talk about, man? We killed music today, man.
Yo, I think we did it. I think great show. Look. Great show.
And on a high note.
You know what I'm saying? I got a drink, about to go to the pool. And on the lights.
Yo, the pool at night is what's up, right? When it's
nighttime
like
pool is lit. We did that. Please subscribe on Patreon. www.patreon.com/King Blackout. The money will make it to Gabe, I promise. It won't. It won't at all.
Yo, I'm taking all donations. I need 17K. So however we could get there. I'm not paying it back. I'm not paying it back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm put it to really good use. You know what I'm saying? 17K. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it all from Black in a non-recoupable loan, but he's not really having it right now.
I know. You know what? You want 17?
Yeah.
I know a quick way to get you 17 right now.
Let me get it. What I gotta sing something?
Nah. You get that Z.
Oh. I'm saying you give me 21, you can have it right now.
Nah. You asked for 17, that's the price.
No, I didn't ask for 17 for the Z.
Listen, you asked for 17.
What are you gonna do?
Price.
What are you gonna do? Make it a fucking motorized car and put a radio control? You ain't gonna get in that bitch. You don't fit in that motherfucker.
Listen, don't worry about it, sweetheart.
2 inches too tall, man. You gonna make it a fucking T-top?
I gotta put my bay in there. Drive it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Slap a little turbo on it so she can keep up with your ass.
Vroom party starter. What's up?
Yo, that's
you need that 17?
Yo, yeah.
Get that.
I said an unrecoupable loan, though, sir. So,
loan me the keys, unrecoupable. I'm gonna loan you the cash, unrecoupable. We just don't recoup.
Shout out to Mr. Clean who tapped in today. We appreciate you. Black, you're not here next week, man. Anything you want to say to the people?
Nah, I'm going where Rocky is. I don't even know where Rocky is, but I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
You know where I'm going. I told you already.
Yep.
Out there.
Yep.
On Carmelo Anthony court, hooping. Doing my LeBron.
He going to Jersey, yo. He going to Jersey. He'll be
definitely going to Jersey. Big Jersey.
Edgewater, the nice part.
Look, all you gotta do is tap into the Facebook. You know that duffel bag gonna pop out. You know how we do.
It always do. It always do.
Yeah.
Nah, so I guess for everybody that's watching and everybody that tapped in and everything on this side in the Rivera household, we wish you nothing but safe travels and happy endeavors, my friend. I will return next week. I'll chop it up with y'all next week. Black will probably tap in just to make fun of me or something, you know what I'm saying?
Not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna be around, gang. I'm not gonna be around, gang. Listen, all right, look, it depends. What time is the show next week?
Shut up, Black. We won't see you next week. Just say what's up in the comments, motherfucker. I'm not answering these. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about. What is this show?
What day is next week? What day?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what it is. But yo, I want you to have fun though. I think you deserve it. I think you earned it. Motherfucker, working hard out here, man. And you need that. You need that quality time with yourself, your mentors, your peoples, your loved ones. So I hope you really do enjoy yourself. Get some sand between your toes, man. Get a drink in your hand and enjoy it, man. Enjoy that.
Absolutely. Listen, don't forget, man. Like before you do anything for yourself, September-ish, bring your compressor back. The tarp's going right back on.
You got it.
Listen, no. Here's what you gotta do. Teach a man to fish. So I was looking for where do I attach the compressor line. I didn't see a hole that said compressor. So I ain't trust none of it.
I will put you on.
All right. If you teach a man to fish, I will fish.
All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. I will show you.
No, but I appreciate you, dog. And you want the missus and the queen. You know what I mean? Y'all take it easy. It depend. I don't want to put myself in no box because I'm on vacation. I might go outside and do something. But if I am free,
listen to this shit.
I will tap in. I'll say what up.
Now you know what he look like when he lying, y'all. Look at him.
I will tap in. Carmelo Anthony's basketball court.
When has he ever grabbed the microphone like that?
I'll go like this.
When he lying like a motherfucker. Look at him. He can't even hold it in. He's like, yo, they really think I give a fuck about coming on this show right now.
Nah, don't even whether I tapping or not, don't worry, because I'll be back the following week to give y'all what y'all need.
He gonna be dolo that week because I'm out. So
I hope.
Yeah.
You know what? It's over, y'all. Season 7. It's a wrap. You feel me?
Yo, it's the Queen's birthday that Tuesday.
That's what's
man.
Up.
You know, priorities.
Copy.
You know what I'm
Why don't you let me and Hazel do the show?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, just set it up, set the laptop up, put the camera on her. When I tap in, I just want to see Hazel looking at the camera.
I'm gonna get you the controls. You're gonna go live.
Knows it's all in the camera.
You got go live on YouTube and Facebook. You be golden.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, you be good, my friend. For Hazel, for Angie, for Samaya, for all the good things on this side and that side, and most of all y'all that tapped in and said what up. We really do appreciate y'all. I'll be back next week to say what's up. Y'all be good until then. Peace.